next is Ubisoft.
Yay!
Okay,
I'm
here we
all
go.
over this.
All right, Justin, you got this one. Let's hear it.
All right.
Wait, did you watch the entire thing?
I watched the entire thing, but I don't remember the order.
Oh, I'll help you along. Don't worry about it. Just start off.
Well,
it started off with Flow Rider.
Flow Rider? Oh yeah, I remember that. Some weird ass. What was that? That weird ass shooter game or something?
No, Just Dance. Gonna be okay.
Oh God! Oh
no.
no!
Just Dance for the fourth time. Just Dance for.
Oh God!
Just Dance for.
I will say that was probably the only thing I didn't like from Ubisoft.
At least they brought that out.
Just Dance 4, if I recall, that was also at the Nintendo conference, but we'll talk about that.
Well,
actually, a lot of Ubisoft stuff was at the Nintendo conference. So this is
that's because Ubisoft, a lot of the Ubisoft stuff was Wii U stuff, like 8 games they announced.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Ubisoft jumped on board.
Yeah, Ubisoft actually was different from the rest of the people.
All right, so Justin, please go on. After Just Dance 4.
Let's see. Came after that. I don't remember. What was after that? I forget.
Like, was it like they went over? Was it Zombie U?
Oh wait, yeah, no. Wasn't it Far Cry 3 after that?
Maybe.
I think it was.
Yeah, it was, or something like that.
Yeah, Far Cry 3. I actually recently got the Far Cry 2, so I'm kind of late to the party because of PSN Plus gave it to me for free. So fuck yeah.
Right, go on.
Looked pretty cool to me. I mean, it's not like your typical shooter. It's like a lot of jungle-based, like stealth kind of combat.
So yeah, the kind of like the stealth-based combat that's kind of reminding me of like Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, you know what we forgot? Which
what?
they also talk about here is Splinter Cell for that was the second thing they went over in the Microsoft conference, but they also talk about it at Ubisoft because it's a Ubisoft game. But continue.
Yeah.
Basically, you can run around, hide in trees, shank people with knives, and shoot people in the face.
What?
Honestly, I'm not too big of a fan of Far Cry. I'm just not into it. Anyway, after Far Cry was a age-old series that a lot of people are thinking is starting to lose its way. Splinter Cell, Blacklist.
Yes, Splinter Cell Blacklist. They also showed this, like I just mentioned, at the Microsoft conference. It was probably one of the other only pretty decent-looking games.
Yeah.
Sad because it's, third party. But with the Kinect, what they did was they had the guy hanging there for a little bit, and he shouted, and then hey you, and then the guy walked over, and then he dragged him down and threw him off the building.
Yeah. But yeah, Splinter Cell. A lot of people say it's lost its way ever since I think it was Chaos Theory. Some people say, but I think it was still kind of the same for Double Agent. But ever since Conviction came out, Splinter Cell has been more about action stealth instead of just raw stealth. Anyway, Blacklist is supposedly Sam Fisher. He's formed a new group. They're taking down people that are forming a blacklist. And there's not really too much information on what this blacklist actually is, but you just know that it's bad. Whoever is involved with it must die. There's still a bit of stealth combat, kind of like the old Splinter Cells, but it seems to be more focused on killing than anything.
Just running through a room and just killing everything.
Well, yeah, he
everything.
It starts off stealthy, he kind of hides behind a wall or a tent, and he pops out, kind of grabs this guy, pulls him behind a wall, and slits his throat. Then he targets 3 others, and then he runs over, bolts over something, and slow-mo shoots all 3 of them. Then he stabs some guy when he's running up, jumps over a car and grabs this guy, shoots his buddy, and then shoots him about 3 times.
Yeah, and then he runs up a wall and does it all over again.
Which actually made me think they're kind of blending in a bit of Assassin's Creed in there.
Yeah.
Just the parkour. But yeah, that was... Oh, and apparently you can call in airstrikes.
Yeah, so you're like, now, and then boom.
But, yeah. That was pretty much Splinter Cell.
Yeah.
After Splinter Cell was... I think it was the Avengers game.
Yeah. It's a movie game. It's a movie game. Not really worth mentioning. You know.
Yeah, all you should know is that there's a lot of Marvel characters in it, and they kick each other's asses.
Basically. So after that, they came out with basically they talked about the support that they have for the Wii U.
They talked about Zombie U and Rayman Legends.
Oh yeah, that's
Assassin's
actually the next
Creed
one after
3.
Avengers is Rayman Legends, bitches.
Oh, that one level that was
It looked a lot. I haven't actually played Origins, but I've seen it, and it looks very Legends kind of looks like it's really trying to build on what Origins gave.
Legends had the most badass little ending bit I've ever seen.
But that one level, oh my god, where they're just like running through it.
You mean the one where it's like fucking Super Mario kind of hard looking?
And they had the guy on the gamepad. He's like in total control of that level. He has to like.
Yeah, Murphy's like going everywhere.
Yeah, you have to hit like certain places so they can continue running through this level. Oh,
you know what? I got runner vibes from that.
Oh, that was just so intense, and it had great music too.
They had like a metal guitar going on.
It was all like timed, like it was like
it was all in sync.
It's just great.
Yeah, right at the very end, you see like all these old lady-looking things just playing guitar.
Yeah, well, those are the creatures that they killed. You saw them kill them.
But I thought that little ending bit was kind of humorous.
Yeah, that was great.
That was awesome. I think that was one of the highlights of Ubisoft.
Yes, definitely. And they showed off Zombie U.
Unfortunately, there was no real gameplay.
I think they showed off...
At least not at Ubisoft conference.
Yeah, they showed more off at Nintendo's.
They showed off quite a bit of gameplay at Nintendo's conference, but I don't...
But,
they showed off.
What it looks like it's based in England.
Yeah, it is.
Yes. There's a very strong survival horror vibe coming from that game, too.
Pretty much. From what they said at the Nintendo's conference was, you get bit once, you're dead.
Yeah, so it's a bit more serious.
I find it really nice that they're coming out with something like such a hardcore focused game for Nintendo's console, because like the Wii didn't really have anything like that. I mean, GameCube you had Resident Evil 4, and you had Metroid Prime games. You had Metroid Prime 3 for Wii. Outside that,
and the other two Primes for Wii, and you had Resident Evil 4 for Wii, but... Oh, yeah. What?
Well, the thing is that they brought those to the Wii from the GameCube, so it's like... They didn't really have too much fresh content, is what I'm trying to say.
But honestly, those were the better versions.
That doesn't really make up for the fact.
Yeah, it does. It does make up for that fact.
How? How are you going to say that?
Because I just did.
Anyway,
please proceed to come at me, my brethren.
All right. And then what was after the Zombie U?
I think they showed off like that.
They just showed a bunch of random games.
Yeah,
they showed off all 8 that they're making right now, including some sports game, a fitness game, some another Raving Rabbids party.
And then finally Assassin's Creed 3.
Yeah, they talked about Assassin's Creed, which they also into more at Sony's.
Yeah, I thought Assassin's Creed 3 looked pretty nice.
Yeah. I'm not huge on Assassin's Creed, but... What? I was saying that... I don't know what Cloud's muttering, but I was going to say that I'm not huge on Assassin's Creed. Like, I played some of the first one, and it was pretty cool up to, when it starts repeating itself over and over and over and over again. But from what I saw of number 3, it looked actually pretty fun.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed 3, most Assassin's Creed games, are some of the best looking, like, fluid animations I've ever seen.
Yes.
I don't know, I just like the way he, like, climbs up stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, then after, Assassin's Creed 3 was, trying to think. Was it that Trials Evolution thing?
Evolution? What was that? Was that like they're on the dirt bike?
That's the one where, wait, was it? Oh, yeah, it's that weird-ass looking bike game.
Yeah. I don't know, I didn't understand that one.
Yeah. And then, then, I think one of the best looking games I've seen, Watch Dogs.
Yes. When they went through that, it was like, my God.
I like the little weird scanner thing that went over everybody.
Yeah, well, when you go and, like, you could bring out the hacking device, you kind of just, like, everyone, like, gets this kind of scan, and then you can, you see which ones you can, like, which ones have cell phones out, which you can hack.
Yeah, you can only hack people that have some form of technology.
Yeah, and then, like, you can get, like, information on different people.
Jam them to, like, not pay attention to you.
Yeah, you can jam, you can change, like, traffic lights. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, like, he, like, changed the traffic light right as his target's approaching, and obviously he doesn't see it turn red, so he keeps going, and then, boom!
Yeah, there's a huge car crash. Then he's just like, I pull out my gun, let's go. He just like, goes through and hides behind cars and lets civilians get shot. But although he pulls one of them out, and then, like, he, like, starts shooting all the bad guys. It's just, like, the very end, they have the guy, he, like, kills his target, and then he's on the run. Then the police are chasing him, and then it switches over to a different character, and apparently someone has control of him, and then you're supposed to protect the guy.
Oh, see, that was weird. I'm not sure if, like, I've seen both of those. But one of them also involved, like, instead of switching control to the other guy, it still followed the same character, and you apparently had an option to, like, raise the bridge, and, like, he was going up it as it was going up. So therefore, once he made the jump, nobody would be able to follow him.
I think what it was, it's an online type thing, because it had someone else's name above it, like,
yeah, like a co-op.
Yeah, it was like a co-op thing. It was like an online co-op thing. It was very fluid. It just switched. This person just, like, jumped in.
Hell, I'd play that with you if you got it.
Yeah.
I was actually hoping he'd, like, hack into the helicopter and make it crash or something.
Something crazy. The game's a good way to put that game. It's open. It's like a sandbox game, so you can do whatever you want, and you have the city at your disposal. You can, like, anything, really.
Yeah, like, there was a few options. Like, one of them you can hack the train, which I'm not sure what that does.
Well, because they didn't show off the train.
But the fact that you could do something as simple as hack traffic lights and make people crash.
Looks so good.
Plus, I think you're still undetected when you do that shit, because nobody actually sees you do it.
Yeah. They're just kind of like, whoa, car's crashed.
But, yeah, there's probably a lot more that you can hack, because a lot of these games only show you, like, a handful of stuff, and it turns out when the game comes out, there's, like, 20,000 things you can do.
Well, there was, like, 8 options on that wheel.
I know that, but a lot of times, because this actually reminds me of the game Prototype. In the game Prototype, whenever you go to your power wheel, there was only about, like, 4 options or so, maybe 5 or 6. But when the actual game come out, there was about 10.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. There's probably going to be more hack options, because some of them weren't actually used. Some of them looked like grayed out.
Yep. So we'll see more about that later. Right now, I just heard that that's going to be, for sure, on the 360 and PS3.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for a Wii U version.
Well, yeah, in the demonstration, he was holding a PS3.
Yeah, that would make my day if that was for the Wii U. And I can see them actually putting that on the Wii U, like that, all those hacking options right on the gamepad.
Yeah, like the wheel is the wheel's always on.
Considering all of the support that Ubisoft already giving to Wii U, I can't see why they wouldn't want to put Watch Dogs on it.
Well, yeah, I mean, Ubisoft seems to be the only one that's really supporting them.
And I do agree with Landon. I think it would probably be very convenient to be able to use the gamepad.
Yes.
The game probably opens up so many possibilities for that game.
The gamepad itself, like for any game,
It just
does so much.
Because Ubisoft is pretty much on every console.
Yeah.
All right. So that was basically most. Was there anything else major from Ubisoft's conference?
No, after Watch Dogs, Ubisoft was done.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, that was actually
All right.
really good.
Oh.
Yes, it was.